The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. I'm your host, Kris Canty. We have the Great Debaterz in here. We got Marcel Smith and we have Bezolo. We have our special guest in here today. He's one of my greatest friends. Moved right up to California. I was actually at one of his first stand-up shows at the church here in Detroit, and his first show on the road at Caroline's in New York City. Now he's residing in Los Angeles. He has stepped out on faith, killing it out there in Los Angeles. He actually has a show tonight at Flappers. He'll be hosting that. Congratulations. We have comedian, actor. I'm gonna say this just on the podcast. Youth minister. Yeah. We have Reggie Williams.
What's up, y'all? What up, though? I'm on the corner with Kris.
Yes,
Kris and Neil. Kris and the crew and the debaters.
Yes,
out here talking that mess, man. This is dope. This is a great time for me, man. I'm having like a for real nostalgic reunion right now, man. This is what's up.
Yes,
this is what's up.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
This is long, man.
Oh, yeah. What part of LA are we talking, by the way?
I'm in LA County, so it's pretty wild. But I'm in Van Nuys. You ever heard of that area, Van Nuys?
Van Nuys, the Valley.
Yeah, the Valley area. Like it was predominantly hood, but then they put a Starbucks up, and so now it's pretty mixed.
That marks the end.
But the homeless people ain't went nowhere.
They just.
I'm just trying to think if I'm gonna be anywhere near that.
You probably won't be anywhere near Van Nuys because you're going to Santa Monica, so that's on the other side of the San Gabriel Mountains. So.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be to the north of me then.
Yeah, the valley's to the north. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sound like you got good credit.
No,
I won't be nowhere near there. Yeah,
a nice 720.
Yeah, I have to do this
over
whole
there. They gave the Johnson & Johnson vaccine over there. That's where I'm at. You know, but I got Pfizer before I left.
The Johnson.
The baby oil vaccine. You could put baby oil in people's bodies.
Man,
that's insane. So, bro, when you talk about your surgery, like what kind of surgery is it? Like, what are they going to do to the leg? Are they going to shock it? Like, what they going to do?
No, okay. So they were doing all these surgeries when I was little, and basically it was all kind of ranging of just kind of going in there, tearing the calf and everything like that apart in the Achilles, just seeing if they can go about stretching it and kind of, surgically get it to work like how it should and everything like that. And after doing a thing of Botox, like of slicing the Achilles and purposely stretching it to see if it could regrow itself longer. And then after that, doing a shot of Botox to keep it like that. They've already saw where it already started kind of regressing and everything back to normal. And she's like, yeah, no, you're pretty much limited to what you got. We've done everything we could.
They're like, you need a new leg, Kunta. Like,
man, I was already like thinking to myself, I'm like, I could, because from the knee up, I have enough control. They might as well just make me a peg leg or something like that.
Like, man, just don't make.
I could be the next. I probably could have been like the next Oscar Pistorius, just without the murder charge,
or the next Moby Dick. Cap Ahab hit it.
What's that? Oh, goddamn. Good Lord.
Ain't playing today. Just get,
Bezo is the name is right. You already got the name. You might as well go full Monty.
Bezo Blackbeard.
You go pick out some damn parrots. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Before we begin, shout out to the members of the KrisCross Corner podcast Facebook group. Join the group. Get the top 10 list every week. Get every live, unedited podcast episode live. Right, we are right now. Shout out to the followers on Instagram. Share our stories every week. Subscribers on YouTube, which you're watching right now. If you're watching right now, thank you for the 2 people who are watching right now. And our podcast listeners, all of our podcast listeners around the world. Thank you. All right. We're going to get to our first part of the show. Reggie, it's our part of the show where we talk about things that I kind of found on the internet, and we just kind of make jokes about it, talk about it, for a few minutes. And then we go into what you do in Detroit. That's news around Detroit. Funny, some sad, some tragic, some funny.
Right.
And then we do my top 10 list of the week, which this week is top 10 90s cartoons.
Buddy.
But they're my top 10. So that's why we have the Great Debaters in here. We're going to argue my top 10.
Okay.
So it's a good group of 10 or a bad group of 10.
Hey, is there a specific channel we're going off of, or just cartoons in general?
Cartoons in general.
Ooh, okay.
That's right. All right. I want all the smoke. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go there.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go to our first slide. All right. What y'all think about this?
Yellow Wendy's used to hit different.
Oh, this is basically old school Wendy's. This is like when I was a little kid. Wait, no,
Little kid back in 1950.
God damn it! I knew it. I was like, as soon as I said it.
Only time.
Absolutely.
One of the many times that I've seen that little yellow cup was with the chili. The only time.
I do miss old like yellow Wendy's though.
Yeah, me too. I miss when Wendy's had jaundice. I'm telling you, I like yellow Wendy's. Like yellow Wendy's.
I love that. Jaundice.
Wendy's. I like yellow Wendy's because this stuff now ain't nothing but meat glue and fake potatoes. It ain't like the fries used to slap. Like Wendy's fries used to slap. They were right up there. They weren't McDonald's, but they were right underneath McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's burgers used to be thick.
Yeah, they did.
Everything
they were big and thick.
It used to be fire. It used to be fire.
The chicken nuggets have more soul in them than they have right now.
True.
Right. Now, a McDonald's chicken nugget will break your teeth. You know what I'm saying? But a Wendy's nugget, man, used to be soft, man. You bite right into that breast meat. You know what I'm saying? You could tell this chicken had double D's. The chicken was thick and
speaking of double D's, we're going to talk about something later in the show, but it's okay.
As soon as you
I don't
start
like
talking
Wendy's
about
no more.
You don't like Wendy's no more?
I ain't a big fan of Wendy's no more. Every now and then I may get a Frosty, you know what I'm saying, just to relive certain moments, but Wendy's ain't what it used to be. No. Wendy's ain't what it used to be.
They used to have like kids meals. They used to have kids meals that actually gave a damn about the kid.
Right.
Well, all of them used to. What are you talking about?
No. Wendy's was better. Wendy's had the actual like kids like bag with like crossword puzzles in the back.
I'm telling you, Wendy's would give McDonald's a run for their money. Now you cannot beat the Happy Meal back in the day. Happy Meal came with it. Okay, McDonald's is always gonna be the GOAT. It's always gonna be the GOAT. But Wendy's came in a hard second. Burger King was third. You know what I'm saying? But
I was gonna say, I thought that BK Kid Club was pretty cool.
Basil, you don't want to keep them in business.
What?
You got
kept Burger King in business.
No, it was especially when they had all the Pokemon stuff. Oh heck yeah.
Oh, I do remember that. I think it was Pokemon 2000. No.
It was Pokemon the first movie. No,
it was
actually both movies.
You guys are old.
You're right. It was actually both movies.
You guys are officially old. If you guys remember those toys.
No, I remember when I'm so old. I remember when Taco Bell and KFC gave away Godzilla and Star Wars Episode 1 toys with their kids' meals.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm getting flashbacks of
damn.
He said.
You guys are picking from the right side of the brain. All right.
Hey, does anyone remember the Disney Hercules Disney place from McDonald's?
No, I don't remember that.
No, okay.
I'm that old now. I can't remember
the dinosaur puppets that they used to do for the Happy Meal.
Yeah,
for dinosaurs, yeah.
I remember that. I still have it in my closet.
I have a friend at work.
See, I remember certain things.
Or
I remember certain things. When I start aging out.
No, how crazy it was when
right.
When Beanie Babies was a thing, so McDonald's was starting to get on it.
All
so
right,
it's like
you're going to Beanie Babies.
Oh my god,
we're going. All right, here we go, Reggie.
The nose.
Yes. Ducky and Drake. Ducky and Drake. Drake and Ducky Aubrey. Yep. I said this before the show. I said with Drake, because Marcel talking about if he had no facial hair and he was bald, we would say, yeah, you look like a thumb.
No.
I said, but Drake used to look like a thumb too. But Drake also reminded me of Ducky from Land Before Time. And Kris, our wonderful graphic designer producer, put a side by side. You cannot unsee it now. I promise you. This is inspiration. I'm telling you. When they
from the eyelashes to the ears to the nose especially.
Yes. When they cast it for Drake's character in Degrassi, they had a theme. You know what I'm saying? They wanted a Ducky look. They wanted a Land Before Time look. He used to look just like Ducky to me. And I'd be like, oh my God, I just wanted him to say, yep. I just wanted him to say it just one time.
I just thought of a dark similarity between the two. As soon as we started talking about Ducky and Degrassi, I'm like, oh no.
No. What is it? I think I know where you're going with this.
So you know how Drake's character in Degrassi, he gets shot and he gets put in the wheelchair and all that?
Yeah.
So the first voice actor for Ducky,
the
original movie, I'm like, oh man,
okay,
both got shot.
Okay, let's move on to the next.
Yeah, we need to move on.
Move on to the next thing. All right, here we go. We got Juneteenth, which is the real Independence Day, versus Independence Day, which is
pretty much
which that isn't even the real Independence Day. It's supposed to be the second.
You know what, Basil?
We don't recognize either because that's not our Independence Day. It is.
But I will give you guys Juneteenth, though. I will give you guys Juneteenth.
Yeah, I never subscribed to the Blue Blocks.
No, I mean as far as being the real Independence Day.
There's an old Bible verse that I come to know and love. When you grow old, you shall depart from childish things. You depart from that blue box mac and cheese real quick when you see other good shit.
We never had it in that house, in our house. You know what I'm saying? That was like literally going up and saying your mama is musty. If you came in there with a blue block, that's basically what you were saying. Your mama's musty. If you come in with some blue box macaroni and cheese, it was a fight in the house.
Where'd you get that?
Even the baby
get that shite out my house. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit there and wait for it to be ready. You gotta sit there and be tortured. You gotta wait for the noodles to be boiled. You got to go through the grating of the cheese. You got to go up and sneak some shredded cheese. You know what I'm saying? You got to get shredded cheese. Don't touch cheese. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through all of that. You got to walk past the oven, make sure it's ready. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to let it rest. And then you enjoy the homemade mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? This right here says CPS.
So hold on. Did your mom ever turn on the timer for the oven, or did she just know?
Well, see, my mama always knew, but I had an aunt that needed a timer. You know what I'm saying? So that's because she probably didn't cook a lot. So she needed a timer. But see, my mama, my black mama, she did not need a timer. You know what I'm saying? She could just tell. It was just something about that.
It was just something. It was just something in here.
You just knew. It's like, ooh,
you see that? You see that top crust? You see that top crust off, and you see them oils like glistening in the pan in the oven. That knows you done.
All right, Basil, calm down. Calm down.
And you knew it was ready too after your nap. You know how you take a nap? You know how you take a nap after you put the food in the oven? You take a nap. You always woke up at the right time for it to be ready. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I never understood
you always knew.
Or you wake up to some black smoke.
That too, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, which is that'd be the worst. That'd be the worst. Blackaroni and cheese. Blackaroni and cheese. You would do all of that. Now you got to get the blue box. You know what I'm saying? But no, for the most part.
Okay, I know this is not helping me being the white guy of the group, but unfortunately, growing up, I love Velveeta mac and cheese. When I see that shells and cheese box, I'd be like, bust out 2.
Oh, you meant you mean the cheese and
You got high blood pressure.
Still to this day.
You just figuring that out, Chris?
Just something about baked macaroni. I don't like it crusty. I just want it to be oozy and cheesy, you know?
You can make it oozy and cheesy though.
No, but no baked, you know. I almost want it kind of like as if you just had cooked macaroni and then you just drizzled just cheese all in there.
Okay,
you know?
Basil.
Like at the hockey game?
Okay, Basil. I'm about to ask you something right now.
Oh.
Basically the melting pot is my type of place. Is what I'm saying.
Basil, you ain't had no slaves in your family. Basil, you ain't had no slave in your ancestry. You know what I'm saying? We need that.
No, we were Quakers.
Oh my god!
We need that baked macaroni and cheese.
Shit, if anything, we had to worry about getting shot for harboring.
No, we need that baked macaroni and cheese. No, we need
Are you a breadcrumbs person or?
Oh
no!
I have to ask Basil this because the breadcrumbs people be running rampant for the mac and cheese,
and then they put it out as the main course. Not like there's no other stuff. It's like here's the macaroni with bread.
Now, see, that is the truth. That's the truth.
When it
that
comes
is the
to
truth about different cultures. Because
I mean, I hate stuffing. So anytime I see croutons or like any hard bread, I don't eat stuffing. Like I eat straight croutons. No. I don't like stuffing. I don't like baked mac and cheese. I don't like. Yeah,
What do you eat for Thanksgiving, Basil?
What do I eat?
We're gonna do this before Thanksgiving.
I eat a bunch of turkey, which I want to try Marcel's because I always say turkey is not as good as chicken.
Me and Walter are still on for that turkey battle. So,
which I'm in because I want to try some fried turkey,
some fried turkey, and some juicy turkey.
Because apparently white man turkey sucks.
It's dry.
White man turkey,
from what I'm hearing.
White man turkey looked like
Now, on top of that, also though, you get some mashed potatoes, you get some turkey gravy, you just flood that bitch. You get some corn. You said
flood that bitch.
This sound like regular dinner.
I wanted to go full Noah. 40 days a night of great
like regular dinner. I'm sorry.
Want some potatoes with your gravy?
If I do happen to go to a Thanksgiving that does have greens, especially turnip, I'm in.
You gonna turn up? Let me tell you.
I'm gonna turn up for some turnip.
You know what's so cool? You know what's so cool about Basil, man? I respect honesty, man. I respect honesty, brother. The way he described a Black Thanksgiving, it was almost like it was a tall tale, like Paul Bunyan. Like Paul Bunyan. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I've heard of greens. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of greens and stuffing.
I love greens. I'm picky with my greens. Like when it comes to mustards, it better be done just right, because otherwise I'm gonna be pissed.
Wait a minute, Basil. Do you put ham hocks in your greens?
He said turnip greens.
Here's the thing. I have never made greens because I feel like I'm already gonna 90%, if not 99% chance, screw it up.
Yes, you will.
So I'd rather go somewhere where they know how to do it. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna trust you.
Absolutely, because you pronounced it too well.
Oh, wait.
You pronounced it too well. You said mustard. You know what I'm saying? That's how. No. See, it's mustard. You know what I mean? Like you gotta hook him up. You gotta hook him up. The way he pronounced it, you pronounced it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like when you come to Thanksgiving, you gotta put an A on the end of most of the Thanksgiving
mustard
dishes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put a jazz swag on. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't like baked macaroni and cheese, because you say baked macaroni and cheese.
Hard ED.
Baked.
Basically, for me, it's like if the mac and cheese was done in the oven, I don't want it. But if it was done on a stovetop, I'm in.
We gotta rectify that immediately.
We gotta change you.
If you can make mac and cheese.
By the time you eat our food, man, you'll be wanting to fade.
I want in.
I will say this though.
I will say this though.
It is actually
what you guys can do though. I cannot.
What is it? What did you say, Reggie?
It is actually creamy, Basil. Like it's just the top that's just sort of crusted over. But like when you bake, when you like take a spoon and crack into the macaroni and cheese, It's cheese and noodle and everything. It is creamy. It is creamy. We just like a crust at the top. You know what I'm saying? So
I've never heard someone say it like that. You crack the top. Ooh,
it's like creme brulee, man.
He's not wrong though. He's not wrong though. It's almost like you have to tap into it, but it's a texture thing for me. That's why I don't like it. No, same with the reason why I don't, and I don't understand this one fully. I don't like yams or sweet potato pie. But yet, I am all for pumpkin.
Because you're white.
Because you're
well, no, that, and I do also feel like a potato should not be sweet. A potato should just be starchy.
You get the laugh real quick. Reggie, the laugh.
Potatoes don't deserve to be sweet. That's for dessert.
What do you mean? You're
a potato. You're supposed to be a chip. Damn it.
You never had sweet potato chip. You never had sweet potato chips.
You don't like sweet potato pie, Basil? You don't like sweet potato pie?
No. Basil's that one person from the Bernie Mac stand up. It tastes like pumpkin pie.
No. Here's the thing. I have had sweet potato. I have had sweet potato pie that has tasted just like pumpkin, and it was one that was actually homemade. And I don't remember whose house it was exactly. But I do remember. Huh?
Were they mixed?
No. It actually was. It was. Actually, no. Hold on. I do remember now.
So what they mixed?
I am actually remembering now. No, it was. It makes sense because it was junior high, and I was dating a mixed girl at the time, so that must have been where it was.
You think you would have learned your lesson by now.
Marcel
was the only.
Let Marcel hang out with Marcel this Thanksgiving. Hopefully, I can be in town Thanksgiving. We gonna hook Basil up. We gonna hook him up with some for real. We gonna hook him up
to the turkey hut. Right down.
He said it's about texture. I totally get that texture thing. I totally get it. So I understand. But we gonna hook him up for real. And don't be scared, man. I'm telling you, man.
Oh no, I'm not scared. Like, especially because I work for the city, and I'm actually of like the minority in my department. So whenever we would do these like potlucks and stuff like that, it's like, okay, and especially our commissioner, or our director, oh my gosh, is she such a hell of a cook.
All right. About to say, you better say something.
I'm trying to think of like
the city here.
You're working for the city now. They can find this.
They can cut your water off.
I know. So I was just like, anytime he makes something, I'm like, I am full in of like, hey, explain like what's all this one, all and stuff like that. And it's just like spinach rice.
Wait, Basil, is this true that they can cut your water off if they find this video?
Oh no, more than likely, just probably be like,
you're fired.
You lose your office.
Right.
Well, I guess who's testing in the bathroom?
All right.
Guess who gets the mini conference room?
All right, here we go. Here's the last one.
Dude died, but they made him go to work anyway. Yeah, that sounds about black.
Pretty much.
RoboCop.
Yeah, it's reminding me of Menards.
Damn.
Only in America. Only in America can you show up to work dead and put in a whole 8-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? And then write you up for not giving notice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't come to work all dead, stiff, smelling.
You
didn't even call it in. Say like, yeah, sorry, I can't come in. I'm dead.
That's what PTO time is for. That's what PTO for. You call in dead. You just don't be
no part time. You don't get PTO time.
Right.
This
is a no call, no show. You finna be fired. You know what I mean? So I can see that. Only in America, man.
Only in America, man.
In the middle of the funeral, they be like, your boss was like, he was a good man, but he still got put in the hours and you 16 short.
Damn, Marcel. Well, speaking of short, we're gonna move on to what you doing, Detroit. What you doing? So, the tragedy had happened back in I think it was 2020 during coronavirus. Dutch Girls closed down permanently. Rumors have surfaced that Dutch Girls will be opening back up. So, hallelujah.
I heard too. I heard when I went past there and I saw that there was not one Dutch Girl donut to be sold, I knew that was one of the first signs in Revelation where you knew that Jesus was coming back, because Dutch Girl, and people talk about some Dutch Girl is overrated. You a hater and no one likes you. You know what I'm saying? That's probably where that comes from. Dutch Girl was the place. And I think the manager's wife passed away and he just lost it. He shut it down, and there went Dutch Girl Donuts. You know what I'm saying? And it's now, it was sad. That was the worst news in the world. That was the worst news in the world. Like, what Krispy Kreme gonna do for me? What can Krispy Kreme do for me?
I mean, I don't know. After
I don't want no corporate donut. I want no corporate donut. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Here in Toledo, we went when we finally got a Krispy Kreme back after like 15 years. Oh my gosh, we were like, we were parading in the street. We had a whole conga line opening week.
Basil, have you ever had a Dutch Girl donut?
I've never. No, here's the thing. I never had it, but I've always heard about it. But I always heard about it. So that's
what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
I was never in that part of town, though.
I understand.
No. I was never in that part of town and remember to stop by a Dutch Girl.
I understand, man. But Dutch Girl Donuts, Krispy Kreme is literally that ugly cousin that don't nobody want, you know what I'm saying, compared to a Dutch Girl donut. See, Krispy Kreme is blue blocks. You know what I'm saying? It's blue box macaroni and cheese. This is baked macaroni and cheese Dutch Girl Donuts. Because you had all kinds of flavors. It was creative. My favorite was the chocolate ones. Like I would lose it I could do 6 chocolate ones. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got 6 chins. I got the 6 chocolate donuts. They had the glazed twist, the strawberry, the pecan clusters. Dutch Girl literally just had glazed chocolate or just glazed donuts, and then they had the eclairs. It just was not the same. It was made on a conveyor belt. These people use their hands. You know what I mean?
The machine. There was literally a handheld machine right in front of the storefront, Bezo, and it's amazing.
Right there. It's right there. It's right there in the picture.
That does sound really good. However, Reggie, I will say this though. Okay, on a side note, sometimes it be that ugly cousin though that no one wants that taps the best.
Wait.
That's what I want to go with. You know,
in this case,
that's the hidden secret.
Not in this case, I promise you.
So
but I know that from life experience, though.
What the hell?
Yes, I know. I get that from experience.
So your cousin taps you?
No, when you go, okay. You know how there's always like the hot girl and everything like that when you go to a party, and it'd be like, oh, that's
so your cousin
like
hits you.
No.
You said it's the ugly cousin that hits the best.
When you look, okay, ugly cousin, ugly sister, ugly friend, whatever. I'm talking about whenever you go somewhere and everyone's going like, that girl, you know, that's the one to go for. It's like, nah, go for
but
her.
But look, that's what Dutch Girl was, because see, everybody had the Krispy Kremes and the Donut World and Donut Town and all that stuff like that. Dutch Girl was the underdog.
Yes.
Like Dutch Girl been around since like the 70s. I'm sure Krispy Kreme been around too, but Dutch Girl was that one nobody wanted but had it all. Dutch Girl had the good kitty cat. Like it was amazing. Like Dutch Girl had all kinds of stuff, man. Like only reason why Dutch Girl, went out is because they couldn't withstand the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't withstand. Krispy Kreme was able to withstand.
It was too small. It didn't have enough equity to keep it running.
Could withstand, so he had no choice but to close. And then when he lost his wife, I'm sure that was devastating because they started this together. Oh no, they've been around since 1947. I just saw it on the bill. They've been out since the 40s. Since the 40s, they've been in business making donuts. Like before, there was a such thing as a red light. You know what I'm saying? Where come get it because of the hot. Dutch Girl stayed fresh around the clock. They didn't need a red light, and people just knew. Once again, you just knew when it was ready, you would come get you a fresh dozen and coffee.
Plus, you really wasn't going to travel that far for a Krispy Kreme, all right? Not that far.
Now, Kris, this is the only thing I kind of have to go off of as far as like the size of the company and the type of. How would it be in comparison to Dom?
It's smaller than Dom's.
But I mean, quality-wise, though.
Quality is better because Dom's is not that good. So
it's even better. See, I think Dom's is pretty good, but you're still saying it's better.
It was just close to campus. That's why it was just good. I was like, oh, it's a good donut. Yeah, it's not Dutch Girl.
I don't know those jelly-filled donuts.
See, if you are a Wayne State student or a college student in the city like you could literally just go on Woodward and just get yourself a box. And by the time you get that box will be empty.
Oh yeah,
they just that good.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like there are great donut places. We know there's some good ones. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, they're my plan B if Dutch Girl is not available. But you would know the difference immediately when you bite to a Dutch Girl donut. And there are Detroiters that say Dutch Girl is overrated, but that's just because they are overrated. Dutch Girl donuts is for real, like the staple on 7 Mile Woodward. You know what I'm saying? People risk getting popped in the ass to go get a Dutch Girl donut. Like, I have been there 2 a.m, and I know I should not be because there's a drug deal going down on the next block. You know what I'm saying? And I could possibly be in the middle of a crime scene, but the chocolate donuts is ready. You know what I'm saying?
They're ready.
And I'm gonna leave the car running. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run in and get
in the car.
Shoot, that just reminded me. What was where was that? Where it was a couple years ago where there were a couple guys were hitting on this one girl and her boyfriend comes out and just blasts all of them.
Oh yeah. That was at Coney Island.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of like that sort of situation, right? Where it's like it's gonna be worth.
Another good example.
What I'm saying is like,
good example.
It might be dangerous, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I would never put you through that level of danger, Basil, because first of all, you need both legs to get out of there quick. You know what I'm saying? I already know what you're going through, man. I'm telling you. I will do carry out for you. I will do carry out for you because the more dangerous a Coney Island is, oh man, you're gonna get the best wingdings and fries ever. You know what I'm saying? Because the cooks feel that this might be your last meal anyway. So why not give you a fresh wingding dinner or Coney Island dinner because you could be grazed by somebody's bullet that was meant for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well get you some fresh wings and fries on your
order. A 9mm special.
So, but then when you make it,
corned beef egg rolls.
I'll let you do that for me because we've already a couple years ago we've already found out that either
you are horrible.
My awareness or my your
hood awareness is horrible.
Yeah,
Reggie, he's an easy lick.
Because we were on 4th Street at the fish station and all that, and we're just sitting in my car, me and one of our other friends in it, and because I'm the driver and all that, you can see me no problem from the street and all that. And as I'm eating some whiting and some gizzards and all that, I guess according to our friend, he saw a car go by and then come back and all that. He goes, Basil, start the car just in case. I'm like, I'm eating. I'm kind of busy here.
That's hilarious.
I guess according to my friend.
I guess.
He's like, no.
There was a whole shootout going on. Basil like,
I'm like the whole time like, no, probably do.
But he's
like, no, he's probably just surprised to see a white guy, at this place. It's no big deal.
There must be some
Basil
good
said, start the car. That is not preserving energy. Like, you don't burn gas. No.
Exactly.
Well, Basil was standing up.
At the time, I was driving a Honda Element, so it was a nice, big, comfy thing, a lot of space. And all it's like, we're having a nice little picnic right here on the dash. Like, if I start the engine, all the food's going to go flying. All that food wasted. Are you kidding me?
A picnic in the hood. That was your first. That was your first action.
Right.
That's hilarious.
All right. So Gretchen Whitmer, Big Gretch, signed the Crown Act, making hair discrimination illegal. So now we can go to work nappy-headed.
Oh, come on. We've been there.
I didn't even hear anything about this in the news. When did this happen?
Yesterday, actually.
Lord.
Oh, that's probably the reason why I haven't heard about it. It's like, around here, all we keep hearing about is just the recovery for the tornado that hit Toledo.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that, too. Prayers for the people of Frenchtown, Monroe, and Toledo, and Bedford.
So this is all of Michigan?
Yes, all of Michigan.
You can't make fun of nobody. You can't make fun of the kitchen no more. Basically, no more kitchen shaming.
Even if the kitchen nappy.
Nope.
Even if the kitchen's nappy. Okay.
Speaking of nappy-headed people, so a bus driver, DDOT bus driver, was charged in downtown Detroit for 7 different fatal crashes. First of all, after one fatal crash, I think she should have lost her license. But after 7,
was this in the same day?
No, like in her whole period of being a bus driver.
How long has she been driving?
What was this route? What was the route?
No, the 4 of them were like Congress and Griswold, so right in front of the Guardian building, right there.
Yep, I know that.
So it was like, God dang, you let her keep her license and her job.
Well, that's why I'm wondering, like, how long has she been driving? Because almost like, is it almost kind of like
she's been driving for
this long,
plus 20 years.
Okay, so I'm almost wondering if it was like rollover, like pay time off, where it's like, all right, look, you haven't hit anyone in 15 years. You're allowed this many accidents.
Oh no.
Wait, how bad were these accidents?
Fatal.
Oh damn.
Fatal. Let me tell you something. I know a paid contractor when I see one. That's a paid contractor. You ain't staying on the job after one fatality. You know what I'm saying? You a bus driver. You know what I mean? You are needed in the community. But you got 7 under your belt. This is a paid inside job. These are some, if we dig deep in this story, these are some specific people that need to be killed. I can tell you that right now. Because nobody is keeping you on the job.
It might be true because Bank of America is inside of the the Guardian building. So
see what I'm saying?
There's this bank where you want to check out.
Ain't nobody dumb. Ain't nobody. You got to be real smart to pull a fast one on Kris Corner over here because we know a paid contract killer when we see one. Okay.
Right.
Nah.
All right. Speaking of contract killers, Hudson Cafe is expanding, y'all. They got another location. They just made one in Northville, down the street from my job, and now they're making one in Troy. So chicken and waffles is spreading like coronavirus.
No, it's gentle fried chicken and waffles.
Yeah, it is, but it's good chicken and waffles.
No seasoning, aka no love.
There is seasoning on the chicken.
Salt and pepper don't count.
It's $20, Marcel.
With these.
How do I know? I go there every week.
If I can still feel my right foot, the chicken ain't hitting.
Wait a minute.
You don't get sleepy after your first bite.
Okay, so I do have a question though.
Yes.
So the Hudson Cafe is supposed to be great, right? Like it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right.
Okay, then maybe I just had like someone's like bad day or something like that because I didn't think it was all that special.
You know what?
I had the crepes. Okay.
You weren't supposed to have the crepes. There's a place down the street for the crepes.
Look, the strawberry Nutella crepe sounded really good. Okay.
Strawberry.
What in the gentrified?
I love basil.
Basil.
I love basil.
Basil.
I love basil. Basil is standing 10 toes on what he says. I love basil. Like
don't you mean 5 toes?
Okay.
No, I've already kind of established if I'm going to Detroit for chicken, I want to go to like in a legit chicken place where there's a chance where I can get chicken and fish and all that. So when you guys
you almost got shot.
And you almost got gone for that one.
And you know what? It was really
good.
It was super good, and they were super nice to me when I ordered.
Because you were white.
Did you like?
I thought you were the feds.
That was true. Mark did say that they probably just thought I was the health inspector.
You built like the neighborhood health inspector.
They put the F with the A.
Good idea, man.
Yo, as soon as they were done with me and Mark, I ordered like, "What do you want?" It's like
the neighborhood health inspector.
Okay,
Basil, we gotta hang out, man. We gotta hang out because I'm gonna take Basil with me. I'm gonna get fresh food all the time.
Actually,
I'm gonna get fresh food all the time.
Actually, Basil, did you go on your trip yet?
No, I'm leaving tomorrow. So what it is I'm going from Chicago.
Basil's leaving for he's gonna go on the Route 66 tour. So he's be coming out to Los Angeles in how many days is it, Basil?
Cool.
I should be in LA by
you won't make it past
Monday.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
You got bad.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna make it past St. Louis.
I don't know. I have a good feeling.
Anybody want to take bets on when Basil's car will be stolen? I say St. Louis.
Or West Chicago. West Chicago might be it. West Chicago might be it.
Not too many people know how to drive stick anymore.
They don't need to drive it. They just got to push it down the.
Yeah, I want to see them push a loaded Jeep.
They
good luck with that one.
I don't know.
Thieves, man. Thieves ain't what they used to be. You know what I'm saying? They sore losers now. So you're right, because people don't know how to drive a stick. You know what I mean? So they might beat your ass because they thought you had automatic. You know what I'm saying? And now they mad at you because it's a stick. Like, why you ain't tell me you was driving a stick? You know what I'm saying?
You're just wiping their hands off. You got me looking like a goddamn fool.
Speaking about looking like a goddamn fool, Detroit sports, man, it's just bad. It's bad.
Honestly, the only one that hurts me so bad is the Red Wings one.
The Red Wings don't hurt me. Look at that Lions one.
I love that one. I am just bathing in glee to that one.
That's because your football team ain't got no hope no more, Basil.
We were 25 points from a Super Bowl, Marcel. That's all I gotta say. It was just bad, man.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I'm still saying there's a chance Jordan Love could be good. We don't know.
We're not talking about the Packers. We're talking about the Lions. This is Detroit sports.
The who?
Detroit.
Who?
Detroit. You know what, Basil? I'm going to kick you off this show.
I mean, you got the Lions over here. This dude trying to look like Mufasa, the logo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just terrible. Just change all the names.
He's not even saying roar. He's saying meow.
Right.
What it is, the Lions are Mufasa after that one scene.
Shut up, Basil. It's just crazy that I know which scene you're talking about.
Rival.
Basil, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope your good leg gets out.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, damn.
Hey, there's a possibility. Don't worry.
So which one will get a playoff win? Which team will be the first to get a playoff win?
Wings, Pistons, Tigers.
We're still technically trying to recover from paying Zetterberg for so long.
Yeah, Detroit. We've been paying him since.
No, I'm saying baseball, like we. You ain't on the
Red Wings fans. We have been paying the dude.
Yeah, we have.
With tickets and merchandise and all that. We have been paying for a player that was not even really playing for like the last 3 years of his contract. I honestly was like, when they said like, hey, we're finally done paying, it's like,
we still paying him?
I was like, he's still on the team?
Yeah, I do think that the Lions are going to break the playoff curse this year.
I hope so. I mean, I know they've been cursed, since the 50s. Weren't they cursed in the 50s? You know what I mean? And like, we're sorry. We're sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now,
you said that sorry.
Chris, when you say break the curse, do you mean like you're gonna win a playoff game or just make it to a playoff game?
No, we're gonna win. This is the day since we've won a playoff game.
Yeah. Hey, that Dallas game still gonna be pissed as hell.
I'm the only one here that was alive when you guys did last win a playoff game.
Damn.
91.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of bad. It's kind of bad.
Might as well be 1891 because that was so long ago. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I love my city, you know what I'm saying? But these logos don't even excite me like they used to. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even excite me. Like, I do like the Detroit Tiger logo. That always was lit for me. But the rest of them, so what?
Not
you
true.
Know what I'm saying? Like,
and bring back the horse to the Pistons. Bring back the horse.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a cool logo.
Bring the
jerseys of all time.
Let's go back to Pontiac. Maybe that was the issue. You know what I'm saying? Put the Silver Dome back up in the Auburn, Hill Palace. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we need to go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Lines at the Silver Dome. You know what I'm saying?
Can't go back, Reggie.
We might. Go back. You know what I mean?
Go back. They imploded the Silver Dome and then they turned it into an Amazon facility.
I know, but I know.
Hey, maybe we'll play better then.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It used to be a drive-through theater that didn't even work. You know,
every place the Detroit sports have won a championship, they've all been torn down.
Oh gosh, in the Little Caesars Arena. And you know, I've never been in the Little Caesars Arena.
I haven't been there yet either.
Wow.
Never been.
Going back to the
I've had no reason to go to a Red Wing game ever since Little Caesar.
What you mean?
No, because I knew from the start, because after like when the 49ers left Candlestick and they haven't won a Super Bowl since then. And after how
they went to one though.
They went to one and then lost.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly.
That's true.
And the Yankees, ever since they left the original Yankee Stadium, they've only won one World Series.
So you're a Yankees fan and a 49ers fan. That is you're just bandwagoning.
No, the point I'm making is they should have never torn down the Joe. Because I feel like ever since they tore down the Joe,
old piece of shit.
Well, it was our piece of shit.
But we won. We won in that piece of shit.
No, but the Illich family also spent money on the Red Wings. That's why they stopped spending money on the team. They built the new arena,
and that's the reason why we suck now.
No, they're going to start spending money on them again. We're going to win, and we're going to win again. We just had to make a better facility.
I feel like it's got the Joe Louis curse personally.
Yeah,
I've thought that ever since they tore it down.
It reminds me of the Mummy Returns. This is cursed. Everything's cursed. This place is cursed.
It's cursed.
Sports is cursed.
We're cursed until the Lions win this year. We're going to go 17-0. We're going to go to the Super Bowl, and people are going to respect us as a team.
Somebody dig that man up and apologize to him.
I forget. Hey, back to my original bet from the first season of the USFL. Who do we think is going to win their championship first?
Nigga, no one watches the USFL.
Lions? But who do we think is going to win their championship first? The Lions or the Panthers?
I hope the Panthers win. I hope the Panthers win. So we can get some.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Panthers.
We're going to
win. Especially since the Panthers have won a championship more recent than the Lions.
We're going to win a championship. It's going to motivate the Lions to finally win their championship. That's what's going to happen. Bet on it.
Negro, please.
All right, we got next thing. So Michigan and Michigan State, they're planning on selling alcohol at games now. I thought they always sold alcohol at games. I think it was just
not allowed.
Nope.
But
now, do we know if this is going to include Eastern though?
They better include
probably.
Eastern. That'd be the best. That'd be the littest football stadium.
Oh my gosh!
Here we go.
Oh, that Eastern Howard game is going to be fun.
It's going to be lit. I'm going anyway. It's going to be lit regardless. But
I know. But not with alcohol involved.
Anyone else visualizing a Mad Max background with this happens?
Let's go to this tailgate. Let's go.
You know how many? Oh my God! This is about to be.
But now I can keep drinking tailgate and after tailgate.
That's dangerous, bro.
It's already wild. It's gonna be a bunch of college breasts hanging out.
Yes.
It's gonna be Mardi Gras every game. Every game. It's about to be wild. You think? This is a recipe. Oh my God, this is a recipe.
Someone's gonna be swanton bombing off the end zone. And it's going
actually, Basil, you want to do a tailgate, Basil?
What's up?
You want to do the tailgate?
Wait, the Eastern Howard game?
Eastern Howard, and then the next day is the U of M. So I'm going to both games. So it's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be.
I'm down for a tailgate.
I'm doing it.
As someone that's worked for professional sports dining, they're probably going to close down the alcohol sales at like the third quarter. So,
as always,
which means you have to buy in bulk.
I can see the fights. I can see the fights and everything. You know how much trash talking takes place at games?
At college games?
Mm-hmm.
You know how much trash talking, and you won't bring some Bud Light into the equation? You know what I'm saying? Some Miller Coors.
The Bush.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Bud Light.
No, it's college. It's all about that Keystone and that Natty.
Why should it be Bush? You're gonna be like, I don't want this nasty.
Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on.
What
would be? This brings up a good question. What would be Eastern's like big beer?
Guinness, because it's green. The thickest beer in the world.
Dude, I love Guinness when it's fresh, like draft. When it's in a bottle or in a can, it's garbage.
Bro, have you guys ever seen a stadium sell like whiskey?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Are
can't.
you talking about a
Tennessee.
football stadium or just a professional stadium?
Football stadium.
Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
damn,
Titans
you can't.
stadium,
Okay,
Nissan stadium.
you can't let that brown. You can't let that brown.
Ohio
Be
State.
crazy lit.
Bro,
can
you
get
can't let that brown get around. Okay, some people ain't made for that.
Speaking about Brown getting around, BET is now owned by Tyler Perry, and I kid you not. I kid you not. Thank you, Reggie. I went on my TV guide. They had a marathon of Medea movies. I swear to God. Tyler Perry.
Wait, is this the reason why?
Yes. Oh no,
I thought
on
it was just because they
VH1.
ran out of ideas.
On VH1, Bezo, not BET. He played Medea, all of Medea's on VH1.
No, I know. I thought it was just because VH1 ran out of things to rerun.
No, but thank God they took away the Baby Boy tape out the VCR.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah, they retired that one. Baby Boy.
Now it's gonna be Why Am I Married?
Worn out.
Now it's gonna be Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah, but now you're gonna keep seeing Helen. Helen gonna keep getting dragged out the house every day.
And then,
you see Helen get dragged out the house.
And then the primetime movie is gonna be Alex Cross with featuring Tyler Perry.
Oh, please, not that movie. No.
He was trying to be serious in the movie, the entire movie.
No. I'll meet him at the gates of hell.
Hey, you know what?
Before I live.
I know this is gonna get me another old man reference on this, but does anyone remember on VH1 they used to do the I love the blank, like the decades and all that?
Yes.
Oh,
I love the 80s, I love the 90s, yeah.
The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the They never did do a 2000s, did they? I don't remember.
They should.
Yeah, they did. It was short-lived.
They'd have a lot of material to work with.
I know, especially since I'm actually surprised with CNN doing the 2010s right now.
Oh, they're doing the 2010s right now?
They've been, they're already on episode 5 or 6 or something like that. They had a whole episode just on freaking Trump, and I was like,
they have to.
Yeah,
I know.
No, they always do. They always do a music episode, TV episode, political episode, like a war episode, and then like pop culture episode. So yeah, Trump was a huge thing. Believe it or not,
because you got the Apprentice, and all that stuff. So Celebrity Apprentice. He had Trump Towers. Like you just didn't know, just how permanent this orange dust was going, set in. But
and then in 2015,
he was a cultural icon. But then he opened his mouth for real, and you really saw what that was about.
I'm surprised.
But no, Tyler Perry. I mean, Tyler Perry. That's a good thing. It's a great that that he has BET and VH1. My hope is because hey, listen, I ain't got $1 billion. You know what I mean? So what you gonna tell somebody with $1 billion? Nothing. You know what I mean? So I just hope that he allows writers. I hope that he allows writers and other creatives come in and help create shows, because I know that everything is written, directed, produced by him, which is cool too. But like you could tell when a show is running out of lines. Like I always talk about the have and have not. I tried to watch that show just for support, but the lines were killing me. Yes. Like the story was killing me. Like the two ladies, like they would get into it, and I thought, I said, okay, somebody should be slapped by now. Somebody should be fighting, and it was just like, get out my house or what? Or you gonna see what I'm gonna see? You gonna see it happen? We'll do it. I'm waiting on you. Waiting on me to do what? What I said. Who you talking to? Who I'm looking at? And it was just that. And then it went to commercial, and it was just like commercial. Like what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Then it came back and we continued. Like, hey, is that the reason why that you wrote that? You know what I'm saying? I would.
Is that the reason why Love and Hip Hop moved to MTV though?
No.
Well, because Medea ain't having all that fighting.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even notice. I don't watch TV like that anymore.
All that fight. Love and Hip Hop, honestly, I never did like that show. I mean, I just remember how it was on BET, and it's like all of a sudden MTV.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, they trying to find a home for it, but no, it's Love and Hip Hop. I'm telling you, they can go to the bottom of the ocean. That show, that is just ridiculous.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
That is just ridiculous. You've given people the thought that they stars, all of them, all of them. Even though, Atlanta was nice.
Wait, Kris, did you say Love and Hip Hop in Atlantis?
Atlantis, yep, to the bottom of the ocean. Speaking of the opposite of the bottom of the ocean, we're going to go up to the sky. We're going to do United Airlines workers allegedly made $10,000 a week stealing weed from luggage, according to federal agents. Now,
my man,
you know what?
It's genius.
That's smart.
Brilliant.
Very genius. Very genius. Bet you got caught.
You're a genius. Yeah.
And Reggie, this is a part of the show of What You Do in Detroit, what I like to call stupid criminals in Detroit. Sometimes we go outside of Detroit, like Chicago, but these are stupid criminals.
What do we got?
Yeah.
So we got more. So we have two people went into the gas station, a really famous gas station, very infamous gas station in Detroit called the Murder Mac, which is the McDonald's / BP at Joy Road and Southfield Freeway. Now they walked into the gas station.
Oh yes.
A DPD officer was, ordering, like, getting a juice or something. They went and tried to grab the officer's gun from his holster, took the gun, and ran off. Meanwhile, they forget that this is the Murder Mac, which means everything is surveilled, which means they got their face, they got their muscle tone. See the guy on the right? We got
probably got their blood type, their social security.
They got his dreads. Thankfully, these two people turned themselves in, and now they're probably going to go to jail, probably for life, trying to steal a police officer's.
But wait, how old were they?
Criminal. It doesn't matter. They're being tried as adults. Stupid criminals in Detroit.
Yep, they're going to be doing this forever in jail, running from footlongs. That's what they're going to be doing.
Footlongs.
That's what they're going to be doing, running from footlongs. Like, oh, no, not me, bro. Yeah, that's
what
you next.
That's what they're going to be doing. Stupid. Stupid. Like,
stupid.
And you deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you put that much energy, oh my God, just imagine what you could be really doing with your career. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get a cop's gun, nigga. I'm gonna get a cop's gun, nigga. What?
I got a gun. No, I want a gun too. Take the cop's gun. Stupid.
So many places you can go. You gonna get for the cops? So yeah. You look like y'all in shape. You gonna need to be. You gonna need to be.
You don't need to.
Be. And I would request soap on the rope. All right, homeowner.
Soap on a rope. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. No, wait. So Reggie, this is not the stupid criminal. This is the stupid resident. Not only are they stupid, you actually had them get out from under your car, wait for them to pull a gun out, and shoot your ass.
See, something like that, you should also be carrying your own piece.
Not really. If you see someone under your car, you should be calling the police, not going out and confronting them. So a homeowner got shot after confronting a catalytic converter thief in Troy.
See what I said? This is what we talked about earlier about the apocalypse. This is what I talked about earlier about the apocalypse. If somebody is bold enough to go up under your car in front of you and take your catalytic converter, they have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. And for them to come to Troy, you know what I'm saying? The cops come when you call in Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they do.
So you definitely could have called. You could have called and said, hey, there is a brother.
There's a black man under my car.
That's
it is Troy, so they would probably come like buzzing.
They would be there before he hangs up. Before he hangs up, they would be there.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to be all
like,
Zimmer and take your ass out there. Yeah, you want to go out there and say, "Hey, that's mine. You can't have it."
That's mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what you doing under my car? Pop, 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 pop. That's what you get.
No, the real trick is you straight pipe your vehicles. That's it.
It's just crazy.
Well,
speaking of
But
crazy,
the thing is though, 911 works.
911 does work, Reggie. Michigan to ban holding phones while driving in starting June 30th. Man, I'm about to go to jail, y'all, because I hold my phone everywhere when I drive.
Just get a phone.
Is it like that in California, Reggie?
Do you know?
This is going to bring back pigeon mail. I swear.
First of all,
yeah,
nobody listens to California. Nobody listens. Nobody listens in California. There's actually a way that when you get on the freeway, there's actually a red light and a green light to let you know when to go on, because people try to rush to get on the freeway. People don't even pay attention to the traffic light. You know what I'm saying? The traffic light is like, hey, it's a red light. Like, wait, they speed. Right. They speed like past. Detroit. They don't care. It's like Detroit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like California just has 7 lanes. California has 7 lanes, so you could get around faster. But with this one, you know how exhausted the cops gonna be. As soon as they pull one over, it's a whole nother one. You know what I'm saying? Taking selfies. You ain't get me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be insane. You know how many cops gonna be on the freeway? Like, look at the criminals that stole the gun. They can't wait to drive past a cop on purpose. Like don't go by slow just so the cop can catch them. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous.
Right. Just dumb.
Common sense should tell you not to have your phone while you're driving, especially like on the lodge and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
we on the lodge with it.
If you don't have to, but I know it's just a habit. People do pick up the phone, but people do for real go into straight reading mode when they driving. I'm just like, whoa.
They do.
Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is not gonna go well, but okay, we'll see. People still text and drive.
Yeah, speak about not going well. So Texas Governor Abbott signs a law that shuts down all state-funded colleges, universities, diversity, equity, and inclusion offices. Golly.
Wow.
That's
tell me
that's pretty strong move there for a guy that can't stand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tell me your favorite flavor is racism without telling me your favorite flavor is racism.
All right.
That's his favorite cookie.
This is the governor of Texas we're talking about. The second largest state by
he's a bot, all right.
They love hearing about that too, being the second largest
state by population and land area. That's crazy. But it's gonna be blue in 2024. I'm playing.
I believe it.
God, I hope so.
Let's hope.
I believe it, but yeah, clown. He's a clown. And it's going to be a lot of lawsuits.
Yeah, speaking of clowns and lawsuits, a New Jersey man is recovering after a lightning bolt struck him while working on a soccer field.
How do you?
You just walk out there and you get struck.
Usually, though, like lightning likes to go for anything that's usually metal. So unless he's dry humping one of the goalposts, there's no reason why the Lightning should have decided let's use him as a ground instead.
I mean, lightning strikes a goalpost. You know how far that could reach somebody. He could be on the 50-yard line. He'll still get struck.
What if he was pole dancing when he got struck?
That's what I'm saying. He was probably
trying to do like a Lady Gaga video.
You get struck by lightning on the soccer field. That's so damn random.
It's just random.
Like, God, what did I do? What did I do?
Get out the storm.
I just sent a bolt of lightning.
It just seems like of all the sports, like that's the one where it's like, how?
And this is another one. How? This is an American Airlines has been fined only $15,000 after airport worker was sucked up into the airplane's engine and died.
Oh,
crazy.
That actually should be a huge. Oh wait, hold on. Montgomery is in Alabama, right?
Yeah, it was in Alabama.
Yeah, which chances are, I bet the state.
Oof.
I bet the state only
15,000. That's a drop in the bucket. As much as them tickets are, I know it was braids everywhere. That is,
you killed somebody.
You said it was braids everywhere.
See, when I see like how it was such a small fine for the situation, it's in Alabama, and it was a black worker, so it's like,
collateral damage.
There could be bias to it.
The governor of Alabama said,
"How do you get sucked into the engine?"
She had a cape on, no capes. Etna said no capes.
No capes. No
No
capes.
No capes.
No capes, Ebony. No capes. Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Black
But,
African American worker sucked into the engine
yeah,
turbine.
15,000. I mean, and then what did the family get? You know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous.
What I'm saying. Like,
15,
did you not look at the paperwork?
Probably like a free voucher for a flight.
And maybe this is their first fine, because it's like you guys actually have a fine for something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that in the brochure, the manual? You know what I'm saying? If someone gets sucked in your engine, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's $15,000. You know what I mean? Like, so how do you even know the fine for something like that? Like, just that right
that shouldn't even be just the airline. That should be the entire airport itself.
Like 15,000. Like that's like a day's worth, actually a hour's worth of first class tickets.
That's it. They made that right back.
Mm-hmm.
They made that right back. Clean
like
the engine
nothing
out.
happened.
Clean the engine out. Get these braids out of here.
Use the same
Clean the
plane.
engine out. Sprayed it and went on about it. I bet you they used that same plane. I bet you that flight didn't even stop. I bet you they still flew to wherever they needed to go.
They did a 30-minute delay.
Yep.
It's probably over. It's probably over Van Nuys. It's probably over Van Nuys right now, trying to get to LAX.
Right. Can you imagine a pilot? We're gonna have to take a stop right now. We have a situation. The engine is smelling like cocoa butter. We have to figure this out right now. We're going to pull over and.
Not cocoa butter.
There's a situation. Scott, could you please play Scooby-Doo hits while we figure out what's going on?
What's the Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you.
Reggie, the only reason why that was not a believable like impersonation of a pilot is you did not use enough us and you did not extend them like it was like 30-minute delay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna move on. Angry customer lights a Detroit gas station on fire. Stupid criminals in Detroit.
What did he get? Like diet gas or something like that? Like, what is there to be pissed off about a gas station?
It doesn't matter.
What did the pump do to you?
In Detroit.
Well, I get it, but that still is dumb. You know what I mean? I hate gas prices too, but you ain't got to burn the gas station up for it. You know what I mean?
Burn the gas station, it burns back.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't explode or nothing.
A kaboom.
Look like
pretty big talk for someone that's within.
Look like it's in a science store. She probably got scratch off tickets, was tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? And every time I come to this store, I always get a losing ticket. You know what I mean? You ain't got not one winning ticket in here. You don't even need to be in business.
Right.
I'm burning it down.
They showed the video too. He poured like the gasoline. He said, "Guess what I'm about to do?" And he just lit the shit on fire and ran out. Thank God he just didn't stand there because he was standing like right on the puddle, which would have been hilarious.
Gosh.
Hilarious. Whew. Stupid criminals in Detroit. All right. Speaking of stupid criminals and stupid players and stupid porn stars and double D's and double
especially
Ds.
that last one.
My goodness.
So yeah, Mariah Mills, famous porn star extraordinaire, confirmed on Twitter that she did sleep with Zion Williams, and if he doesn't confess that he slept with her, she's going to release all the sex tapes that they did. Also, if he doesn't get traded, she's going to release all the sex tapes. So I guess Zion's leaving New Orleans.
Why'd you go from like him being in a mid-city market to being a large city market?
Hey man,
you're like, yeah, that was a great.
Being traded got to do with you exposing the doggy style video. Like I don't get.
What I'm trying to say. That's what I'm figuring. Like what? Like how good was it?
The first part, the first part, fine. You hit this, you know you did. Stop lying.
Right.
Okay.
Is that really something to brag about?
Fine. Right. But if he don't get traded, that's something he can't control, man.
Again,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's something he can't control.
Again, is that really something worth bragging about?
Right. I mean, if you're Zion, yes. Mariah, no, because everybody's.
And the second thing is,
I was gonna say, you know how many videos of her there are on X videos, and Pornhub and
All right, baby.
I
Now
know
we know what you do in your free time.
And we don't have a final tally. There could be some more stars underneath them sheets.
But see, the thing is, you guys know, like, cocaine is one hell of a drug, but clout takes you even higher. You know what I'm saying? So clout is like the drug that is like killing people to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to expose that I'm a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't tell people that you screwed me, like, that doesn't make any sense. First of all, we know you get screwed, man. We know that. You know what I'm saying?
Basis.
Just because
it's your job.
This basketball player doesn't endorse you, right?
It is your job. It is your job to give
job. It is your reasonable service. You know what I'm saying? It is what you do
at affordable prices.
You know
I was gonna say, it's not my fault you guys both dribble balls and he gets paid more.
Affordable prices.
Right.
That's Mariah Mills. She is expensive.
Right. You get folded up like a pretzel on the daily, okay? What is it that you need this basketball player to endorse you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want an endorsement for it now? Like, you want a Nike endorsement for it? You know what I'm saying? I want a Nike endorsement for this Gucci. Like, come on, now.
Man, that really puts a new twist to Just Do It.
Just do it.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, I can tell she gonna leak it anyway. You that type. You gonna leak it anyway.
Oh, she already leaked.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm playing anyway. We're gonna go on to
she got twisted like a pretzel.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of twisted like a pretzel, we're gonna move on to the final segment of the show. We have the top 10 90s cartoons.
Chris,
I'm excited for this.
It's gonna be good. It's my list. It's always gonna be.
I hope so.
It's always great.
Like I said, your list sometimes.
Bezo, no.
Hey man, it's my opinion.
On the list.
Your opinion's whack sometimes.
No, your opinion's whack.
Your opinion.
We already know my opinion sometimes is whack.
Whack.
So I'm gonna say this with seriousness. All right, so we have our honorable mentions for 90s cartoons. These are honorable mentions.
Okay.
Do not get mad at me if your favorite cartoon is in honorable mentions.
Right.
All right. We have a lot of them. We have Rugrats is in honorable mentions.
Yes. Yeah.
Dexter's Lab is in honorable mentions.
My laboratory.
Yeah, there better be some good ones in here if you're saying those are just in honorables.
All right. We got King of the Hill is in honorable mentions. We have Beavis and Butthead, honorable mentions.
Okay.
Darkwing Duck, honorable mentions.
Okay, that's on my list, but all right.
Okay. Hold on. This is one that got me. The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest.
No.
Honorable mentions.
Did you talk about the remake?
No,
yeah, one that was from the it was one
90s,
from the 90s.
Yeah, that remake was cool. The 60s was mine. That was mine.
Oh, the 60s.
Sim Sally Beam. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. All right, we have DuckTales in honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Best song ever.
And I did these because I never watched them and didn't care to watch them, even to this day. Johnny Bravo.
Okay.
Man, I'm pretty.
Oh.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And South Park. Never did like South Park. Never did like South Park.
Oh.
Some episodes were funny, but I wasn't like a avid watcher.
I'm going there.
The shit. I just love the fact of like the shit that they're able to get away with, just in the name of satire.
Right, it's amazing. Okay, my top 10. Here we go. My top 10. Top 10 90s cartoons. We have number 10. We have Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, real quick, because I know we're gonna get to this. I met Gerald. He was at Flappers. Got to do the voice of Gerald. Yeah.
The actual voice
actor?
Yeah.
Oh
We kicked it. We had a good conversation because he's getting into stand-up comedy. And so he was asking me some questions about it, and I was asking him questions about, football head. He was going back and forth. And so it was cool to meet him. I was like, I've seen it before, and then like when he started talking, I was like,
"That's you."
Is that? So you know what I'm saying? Right. But yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude.
Interesting. Also, yeah, you're in the Valley too, so you already know about this one. Number 9, Animaniacs. Warner Brothers Tower.
Yep.
You watched the new one?
It's number 9?
Yes, number 9.
I feel like that should be higher.
Let's see what else is on the list. Then
we got number 8. We have Arthur.
8.
8.
Hey.
What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey.
Right. Seasons like 1 through 11. That's the only ones I'm counting. The ones after that were like,
it just seems weird. Out of all these other cartoons, you got the one that's PBS.
First of all, PBS was lit. I didn't have cable, and Arthur was lit.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. It just seems weird how it's like Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and then it's just like
I didn't have any Disney shows yet in the top 10 yet.
Yes.
Actually, there aren't any Disney shows in the top 10.
Bullshit.
They're not.
Wait, so you don't even have Doug then?
Who watches Doug?
Who watched Doug?
I did watch Doug.
Doug?
Well, no. I watched the Nickelodeon Doug.
Like
even in his dreams, he had no powers. So I don't even know. Doug is not even.
Wait a minute. You said no Disney, so you don't have Recess?
Oh yeah, I do have Recess. My bad. There's a Disney show in here.
Okay, I was like, hold up.
But let me get to it first, Basil. Number 7, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wait. Which one?
The one in the 90s.
The original.
I was about to say.
The one in the 90s, Marcel.
We're talking about 90s.
Okay.
Marcel, look at me. The one in the 90s.
Yep. Hey.
All right, number 6, we have Pokemon Indigo League.
96.
That should go higher.
No, can't go higher. Can't go higher.
Oh, it's
Because the top 5 shows will kill the lower 5 shows regardless.
6.
Oh, I gotta hear this. Something that's gonna be.
They'll kill them, like bar none. So number 5 is The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I do love The Simpsons, but that's a whole different league.
It is. Speaking of a whole new league, number 4, X-Men, the animated series.
Just at 4.
Did it?
Damn, that
Very good.
Yes, at
that
4.
is a great one.
Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Basil, we finally have Recess.
Okay. Hey,
The
look,
only Disney show on here.
I would have not. I would have not spoiled it until you said no Disney. I'm like, hold
You're
on.
right. I forgot about Recess. I almost said Lloyd in Space from 1999.
Lloyd in Space.
The
Oh my
worst
god.
show ever. Worse than Doug. It was worse than Doug.
It was no okay. It wasn't bad.
It was horrible.
It just wasn't great.
All right. Number 2, my favorite show of the 90s, Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls was the
Okay.
shit. It was this hilarious show.
Girls knew how to get down.
All right.
Down.
Time out. Can we refer to that when the Powerpuff Girls actually got candy from the mayor and they whooped Mojo Jojo's ass to Kingdom Come?
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
did.
Oh my god.
They had an addiction.
Yep.
They had no candy knock like that. They was like, oh shoot.
Oh, it was candy, all right.
Yeah. And number 1, if you already know what it is, just say it. You know, if you're listening, you already know what it is. Number 1 is Batman, the animated series.
Yeah. Very good.
One of the
Okay,
best.
I was gonna say
shows ever.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Not I like
From the
Basil,
90s? Yeah.
Basil,
Spider-Man
I'm
was
surprised that
good.
wasn't in your honorable mention.
Spider-Man was good too.
Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man, but something about that original Batman animated series with Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy is just something.
Yeah, I mean, because he went all the way through Justice League. Like he lent his voice for all the Justice Leagues. And everything.
Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
He is the voice of Batman.
Yep.
He is Batman. Like
It's
out of
like
all
how
the
Mark
movies,
Hamill is the voice of Joker.
yes.
Yes.
Out of all the movies that all the Batman's been replaced, he has been the most consistent in the animated ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Still my favorite. Well, that was my list of top 10.
nice list. Very good. Very good list. Very good list.
Thank you.
Very good list. Does everyone give a list, or you just how does it work? Just
Oh no, it's just
No,
me.
we
It's just
should-
me.
oh, okay.
He gives
All
the
right.
list, and we critique.
I'm surprised you didn't have a Power Ranger series on this list.
That's not a cartoon.
It's not a
animated.
cartoon. It's
Technically,
animated.
No, it's live
Marcel
action.
Smith.
That's live
a live action show.
Here's my I just got 3 honorable mentions. I got because like from the 90s for real when I was a kid, I got Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Okay,
it used to be my jam. My other one was Looney Tunes, but that was like 60s, 70s, 30s. But Tiny Toon Adventures.
Oh, not Tiny Toons.
Isn't that technically 80s going into the 90s though?
No, Tiny Toons 90 to 95.
Yeah, Tiny Toons. Yeah, and then Cow and Chicken.
Man, that was Cartoon Network's equivalent of Ren and Stimpy, which I like both of them.
Yeah, Cow and Chicken was my junk too. I just love that Cow and Chicken.
Cow and
Chicken.
You know what I'm surprised you hadn't mentioned, Kris?
What?
Angry Beavers.
I didn't have cable, Basil.
But you said in the honorable mentions, you're putting them in there because you didn't see them.
I didn't see them, but I knew what they were. I didn't know what Angry Beavers is. What is that? They just
Angry
chopping
Beavers
on wood all day?
Yeah, the Angry Beavers was funny. Beavers was funny. Rocket Power, that was like my cousin. She loved Rocket Power. Like Rocket Power. But and then the Wild Thornberrys.
Man, the Wild Thornberrys. That was a good movie.
That show was smashing.
Smashing.
Oh, this was dope.
This was a good show. Thank you, Reggie, for being on the show. I know you do have an engagement later on today. You're hosting and being on Flappers tonight.
Yep. I'm getting ready to actually head out now. I got 30 minutes to get there, so that's where I'm going to go. And then, too, you guys have Sirius XM Radio. I'm going to be on XM Radio next week on the Earthquake Show. So,
when?
We shoot Tuesday and it airs Wednesday. And it comes on at 4 o'clock your time, 1 o'clock my time. So, yeah.
So, XM 96, Kevin Hart's XL.
Buddy Boy making moves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
man, he be hilarious.
It's gonna be fun. It's fun. Y'all caught me when I'm looking rough, but it's okay. It's a part of the process out here. Trust me.
Yeah. Whenever you can make Earthquake laugh on XM Radio, that is like that's what comedians live for, man. I'd be in my car dying.
Yeah. So it's a fun show. And it gets wild, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure to grab my down the room. You know what I mean? But it's a dope show.
Yeah.
What station was it on?
96.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's station, I believe.
Laugh Out Loud Radio. But yeah, that's all we have for today. I'm your host, Kris Canty. These are the Great Debaters. Thank you, Reggie Williams, for being on the show.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me, man.
All right, you come back anytime.
Oh yeah.
Usually there's way more of us, so we're all just talking and just debating my top 10, but
chopping it up.
So
cool.
We usually do like a chop it up episode and give it out to YouTube like months down the road after everything cools down. But yeah, this was one of our live episodes. So thank you for being on the show.
Nice. This was good seeing everybody. I appreciate this. I will be back. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm a people, so you know that.
Yep. All right. See you guys. All right. See you guys next time. Stay safe, social distance because COVID is back, and be nice to each other.
What? Hold on.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.